So good morning and good afternoon, everyone. So I'm joining you today to share with you some insight on blockchain and data privacy. And so first of all, this course is for you if you want to explore, which is the connection, the interplay between blockchain and data privacy, and also understand which are the critical data privacy issues that you need to consider while developing blockchain application, and identify potential mitigation strategy in order to develop a blockchain solution that could be privacy compliant. And now in the other slide, you can see who could be the target audience of this course. So it could be interesting, first of all, if you are an enterprise that look for opportunities in blockchain application development, but also exactly as me, a lawyer who has to deal with clients involved in blockchain application development, or a technical provider that is developing a blockchain application. And again, enterprises, entrepreneur, practitioner that actively looking for opportunities to look into blockchain challenges effectively, especially from a data privacy perspective. And so here again in this slide, you can see who could join this course. And I'm sure there are many of you that are enterprises or lawyers or technical providers, senior leadership. And I really hope there are also some many passionate about blockchain as well. So this masterclass is a live session. We're going to be together for the next 90 minutes, but it allows also to have flexible learning because you can listen to the recording in another moment, receive the material, and so let's say study this lesson in another time. And now something about myself. I'm a lawyer, and I've been working as a lawyer for the past 15 years for different companies as a consultant for different companies and sectors. And I'm now a United Nations consultant and the legal advisor of a project, of a UNICE project, the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe project, that is called Enhancing Transparency and Traceability of Sustainable and Circular Value Chain in the Garment and Footwear Sector. And I would like to tell you about that because this project is developing and implementing blockchain pilot project supporting the industry, and in particular the garment and footwear industry, with a scalable proof of concept for traceability, transparency, and due diligence. So that's why also I'm here to bring my expertise. And then also I'm a member of the UE Blockchain Blockathon Observatory Forum and the UPO Anti-Counterfeiting Blockathon Forum, and part of the Privacy Committee and Bar Association of Rome. And just to tell you a little bit more about myself. Now, let's see what we're going to discuss today. First of all, in this slide, you can see that we are going to talk about data privacy in a blockchain environment. These slides show what are going to be the module that we're going to discuss together. But first of all, why we need to focus on data privacy in a blockchain solution. And so I would like to address this question first. And this is because the development of a blockchain application really requires a huge amount of data being stored and being shared. And when data are involved from a regulatory perspective, there are always privacy requirements that need to be respected and be compliant with. And so the deployment of blockchain and other distributed ledger technology offer considerable advantages that you may know already, but it also can raise concern and challenges about how best to meet data protection laws and regulations. And so there are key tensions between blockchain technology and protection laws and regulation that we're going to discuss, to explore today. And so it is really important to identify the trade-off between information transparency and privacy in order to mitigate compliance risk. And so within this context, this masterclass really aims at giving you a practical introductory guidance on the implication for the protection of data when developing blockchain applications. And so in the following 90 minutes, I will provide you with an overview of the issues your organization or your client will need to address to approach data protection concern. And considering that these issues that can potentially affect blockchain user, we really need to understand how to handle data privacy in blockchain applications and properly be compliant with applying laws. In fact, these issues can have a relevant impact on the final implementation of the blockchain platform. And so privacy questions should be considered at an early stage in the timeline of a blockchain deployment in the design phase, after the use case has been defined, but before the use case starts code development. Also, data protection considerations should always be reviewed and revised as soon as the requirements, the rules, and the regulation change. And this is something that I want to tell you really in advance. And so together now we will analyze which are the potential issues, but we are also going to explore possible solutions for mitigating this compliance risk. So this is a short explanation of the models that we're going to see today. So model 1 will relate to data protection laws and legislation. And then module 2 will explore data privacy and blockchain and explore the compatibility between privacy and blockchain. And module 3 will identify potential mitigation strategies.